Scorpios, welcome to June 2018. Hope you guys are doing well. Please meet Phoenix. Finally had her. She's 9 pounds. She's a big baby. So this is going to be a little bit of a quicker video just because I don't know how much time I have before she starts freaking out. She's a Taurus, so anyways, hope you guys are doing well. Really quickly want to talk about the Gemini new moon on June 13th. So that's going to be a really fun new moon. Geminis are all about movement, all about education, learning, gossip, but not so much gossip as opposed to exchange of information and exchange of energy. So this June 13th, you're going to want to really start to manifest, creating your tribe, bringing in people that are more like-minded, bringing in new friends if that's what you're looking for, especially as adults. I find that it is so difficult to make new friends, but this June 13th, you're going to start to see some people coming in to your life that are more aligned with your goals and more like-minded. And then June 28th is the Capricorn full moon, so that's going to be an intense one. Capricorn is all about your ambitions, your career, your profession, your public image, and also your authority. So June 28th, if you guys are already probably feeling, that tug when it comes to what you want to do with your career, what you want to do with your ambitions and how people view you in the public, this is going to be that full moon to let go of any fears that you have, anything that's holding you back from achieving those goals. So go for it, Scorpio. Just get her done. My husband's a Scorpio, and you know what? He just made the decision. He's like, I'm just going to make some business cards, and I'm just going to go out and hand them out. It's those one small steps that can really start to shift the universe and show the universe, okay, I'm ready to work for it. I'm ready to make that change. So that Capricorn full moon on June 28th is really going to help you guys with that. Okay, so this reading is for Scorpio on June 2018. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so a couple cards already fell out, Scorps. We got the Death card, which is all about reincarnation, rebirth, starting fresh, being that new person. But then two cards fell out down here, and it's about your family and your family's sense of power, and then the judgment that you're receiving from your family that may not even necessarily be there. Your family seems to have a hold on you. I think what it is the Scorpios rule the 8th house, which is all about shared resources, and it's also kind of the taboo side of life. So Scorpios also really can deal with envy a lot, and whether that's within the friendships, whether that's in life in general, or whether that's specifically with the family. Like I said, my husband is a Scorpio, one of 4 boys, and the envy, the sibling rivalry, it is there. The moon in Scorpio, I know that maybe as a moon in Scorpio you don't admit it, but that envy is also really there in an emotional way. Like the moon in Scorpio, I've read, it's kind of about keeping up with the Joneses, unless you have other placements in your chart that kind of balances that out. But the moon in Scorpio can be really focused on keeping up with the Joneses and really making sure that their grass is as green as their neighbors. So yeah, your transformation that's going on right now, never mind the judgment that you feel you're receiving from your family. It's just a power struggle when it comes to them. It's just another, why is Scorpio so good? Why is it working out for Scorpio? And that jealousy and that hate that might be coming from the family, you can block yourself from it. Be a good person, and when you do succeed and have abundance, share the wealth, and family can't really complain, right? So that's what's really needs to be focused on right now this month. That's what your subconscious wants to get out of the way right now. Let's see what else is going on. Scorpio, June 2018. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so you guys have really been doing a lot of building. You guys have built yourself up, but you've been working your butts off. You've been working hard, working hard, waiting for that new, fun message, waiting for that carefree opportunity to just get to a point of stability and emotional stability with your family, where you can feel like your family isn't judging you based on your power, but they're judging you and accepting you based on your emotional power. And that's going to come in the form of, understanding within yourself. That's going to create a huge shift within yourself and with your partner, creating some sort of sacrifice. And sure enough, it's going to lead to that happy ending. It's just kind of waiting for that, okay? Waiting for the ball to drop. So that's the theme. That's the theme for June 2018 for Scorpio. You guys building a lot, creating a lot, working hard, waiting for that shift, waiting for those messages to come in, and really starting to realize within yourself how much of a teacher you are to others and to yourself, and especially to your partner, realizing that it is time to make a sacrifice. And with that sacrifice, although it might be hard, it will need you to get a hold of your thoughts in a positive way, and that will lead to positivity. Because right now there is something missing within the home and family that hasn't even been acknowledged yet. Okay, you guys haven't even taken a second to just stop and be like, okay, let me look around here, let me reassess. We're now in June, we're halfway through the year. In numerology sense, we're now starting to really feel the master number 11 of the 2018, and the master number 11 energy is very spiritual, very intense, very focused on relationships, very focused on partnerships, very focused on love, and it's really, it's that spiritual intervention, it's that divine intervention where you start to realize that things that are happening this year are all part of a bigger plan. Like, things are starting to come together in a, whoa, that's kind of weird. And it's all based on spirituality. It's all based on digging deeper and going further into our minds and our hearts and our souls. So that's what this year is all about. We were still kind of feeling the one energy for the past 5 months. Now that we're in that 6th month, this is when we're really going to start to feel that 11 energy. Something is missing at home in the family. Now is the month and the time where you guys are really going to start to realize that. The obstacle and the aid to that is this King of Cups, whether that be you or whether that be somebody else, but there is someone who is a water type sign, has a lot of strength. Like, this person either is very focused on their muscles or focused on their strength or focused on how strong they are, or even, you know, they'll make a comment that really focuses on how strong they are, how strong they have to be. This person you're very linked to. You feel chained to them in a way, emotionally chained. So this person is your obstacle and your aid. It's the person missing from your home and family. And once you do recognize that and bring them in, it's going to bring up a lot more issues when it comes to home and family, all that deep-rooted crap, but it's going to be worth it because it's actually going to help you with your transformative process that you have going on right now. Okay? Subconsciously, Scorpio, you guys waiting for that message, You're waiting for some sort of news to come in. You're waiting for the universe to say, okay, this is what's missing here. You know that there is something missing, and you're waiting for that divine intervention to come in and say, this is what it is. But the thing with that, Scorpio, is it doesn't really work like that. You have to go out and get it. You have to first make yourself available to receive it, which is just opening yourself up, making space. If things are trying to leave your life, letting them go without hesitation, because that message will come in as long as there's room for it, and as long as you recognize it when it comes in. Oh, she's waking up. So thinking about this person, King of Swords, so a chatty one. Maybe that's the new Gemini friend that comes in on the new moon on the 13th. But you are thinking about this person who was or is married. Their commitment level isn't what you would aspire to accomplish within your own life, because it's kind of like they have like an F unity mindset. And it's only because they've been hurt in the past. Whether they're still in a relationship, there's something about how they conduct themselves within that relationship that you can tell it's rebellious in some way. Maybe because of their upbringing or because of their parents. But there is something about this person that you're thinking about profoundly when it comes to what's missing within your home and family. Okay. You right now, Scorpio, taking a lot of risks, just going for it. You're doing a lot more risk-taking, a lot more adventure-seeking, and a lot more change-seeking as opposed to before, and that's part of your transformation process. That's part of transforming you from that fixed attitude, that fixed attitude of the Scorpio, of the water sign, into something a little bit more nonchalant. So have fun, keep going. Do what you need to do. Family and friends, like I said, they have a lot of power struggles going on. Whether that's power in or power out, you can tell that they're really focused on making sure that they're heard and they're known within your life. And that can be a little bit frustrating. It might be time to I don't have to tell Scorpios this, but it might be time to speak up and say, hey, this is my life. Back off. I know something's missing, but I don't need you to tell me what it is. Okay? So family and friends are really kind of overstepping their boundaries when it comes to their power and the power that they give to you or the power that they take from you, and it's getting very annoying, and it's also hindering that overburden of responsibilities that you have. You feel like you have more responsibility to your family and friends because of their overstepping with their power and how you should be spending and receiving your power. Hope and fear, Scorpio, is to feel powerless. You kind of want that in a way because for so long you've been the one that has all the power. You've been the one that has to, say something when it's not right. And you're at a point now where you're like, okay, something is not right, but I don't want to be the person who always has to say it. It really has affected your reputation and how you view yourself. And it is time to recognize that you can't always be the one that's putting people in their place and saying what needs to be said. We appreciate it. We totally appreciate the Scorpios who say it, but it can really start to take a toll to be that person, right? To be that voice of reason constantly. Last card, Scorpio. Some fighting, some focus on the past. The first step is to recognize this King of Swords person and who they are in your life and how they interact in your life and how you thinking about them is affecting what is missing in your home and family, especially when it comes to this King of Cups. Once you do that, Scorpio, you're going to start to realize that you actually have a lot of support. And maybe you don't need that King of Swords because at the end of the day, it was always just fighting, arguing, focus on the past, no forward movement. Whether it wasn't even a verbal fight, but it was an inner conflict, heartbreak in a way, just too much focus on the past. You have so much support, it is time to use your transformation for the positive. So that's all I have for you, Scorpios. As usual, if you want a personalized reading, please feel free to email me. My email is below, and that includes a full astrology and numerology personality analysis with the tarot. And please like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys, and I will see you in July. Bye, Scorpios.